Hi, my name is Michael Cole, and we're working on a project for MIEH 331. And today I'm going to talk about my neighborhood in northern Bethesda, specifically the Montgomery Apartments. I've lived here for about 2 years now, and I'm just going to talk about the built environment and how it affects people's lifestyles based on where you live. And So the Montgomery Apartments also comes with a recreational area where you can have people over. You can do barbecue, or just have friends over to socialize. Comes with a kitchen. Comes with a pool table, a foosball table. It's also helpful that to socialize. It's very important. It's a very important aspect in the built environment as well. So it's important to have places to gather and socialize. Here it is. The place also comes with a gym where people actually work out after work or before work, early in the morning. And since we're talking about health, it's important for people to be able to partake in physical activities. It's also important to be able to relax after all physical activity that people are involved in. So there's a pool that comes into with this apartment, and the community overall promotes good elements for physical activity. Roads are well lit, sidewalks and bike paths are wide for pedestrians to share. The landscape and the ambience of the area makes people in the neighborhood just want to take a walk around. The neighborhood also has a park for children to play and interact with other children. Clearly, the apartment also is pet friendly, but just in case if the kids are allergic to pets, they placed a sign here that says no pets in the courtyard. And here it is. It's between two apartment buildings. So this community is also 100% smoke-free environment. So, they really promote that health. It's very health-oriented. The neighborhood, that just shows you how health-oriented the neighborhood is. Here's some of the landscape as you drive into the apartment. Very pretty. The ambiance is very good. And here we are. We have a neighbor running around. We are standing at Rock Forest Drive and Rockledge Drive. This is the intersection outside of the apartment. The intersections are well equipped with walkways and lights. Although despite that, I think, with all the appropriate source for walkability, I think that the light sometimes is not very long. Here we are. Well, the apartment complex promotes living lifestyles. We also have a very low walk score. According to walkscore.com, our neighborhood is actually scored 39 out of 100. It's very car dependent, and most errands are required to do a car. We do also have bus stops just across the intersection, and it has a score of 47 for transit. It is 1.4 miles away from the metro, Grosvenor Metro specifically. There are plenty of walkways that are uninterrupted, and it can just go on and on around the neighborhood. Right now, we are a block away from the apartment, where there's plenty of offices in the area right next to a lake here, or a man-made pond. People actually just, if they live nearby, they just walk to work. So, it really does promote healthy living. And there are 3 parks nearby our neighborhood. One is called Cedarwood Park. The other one is called Green Tree Park. and the other one is Cabin John Park. It's right next to the ice rink. But just on a side note, look, just the landscape is just beautiful. Um, it's one of the reasons why people walk around the neighborhoods because of the fact that it's just it's a beautiful walk. People kind of just enjoy taking long strolls, and it just promotes. It's not just good for physical fitness, but it's also good uh, for for the mind. The neighborhood is also a block away from Walter Johnson High School, so kids just walk from the apartment to the high school about a block away. It's pretty close proximity. Right next to the high school, there's a big shopping center. It has a giant where people actually do their shopping. Um, Fresh produce, fresh meat, so all the grocery needs that everybody in the neighborhood can get. There are also several restaurants. I believe there's a Subway down there. There's also a Not Your Average Joe's. So it's within close proximity, walking distance for people that want to shop and just eat.